Greetings, good evening. Salute to everybody. Sorry for this late night kid, right? We're supposed to be having a snowstorm here tonight, so I'm just trying. I'm just trying to stay a little aware. I tell you, I got some customers that are just like dicks. It's like, why would you call me on to do a potential job and we have ice outside? There's snow on the ground. You know what I've learned? When people call you for a service and you know that there's bad weather, salute to NBA City. What up, Blake, bro? Salute to you, brother. God damn. When people, when you apply a service, never explain to nobody what's going on. Just tell them, listen, I am booked until next Friday. That's it. That's called an explanation. Don't get giving them an excuse. Nobody respects that. Yes, they just think about themselves. I had a customer that wanted to do this thing. He kind of hinted to me. I'm telling him, I'm like, dude, I got to go to the hospital. I slipped on black ice. He still was in a conversation and had the nerve to ask me 2 hours later, did I find out anything with getting this thing done? I'm just like, yo, you know what? That was my fault, though. And you know what? You have to take the responsibility when you do things wrong. I can't blame them. Because number one, you got to tell a person I'm booked. Trust me when I tell you, when people think you need them, they don't respect you. You understand? If you tell a person you booked, that means you booked. Like, nigga, I got other people that want me. And then they want you more because now they want to get on that line. You understand? Like, it's almost like it's psychology. It's like the psychology of a married man. Like, people think that the married man is the most gifted man. He's the low life. Married niggas to me is the lowest piece of shit on earth. To me. Because I'm a man and I know how men think. You understand? Literally. Salute to Rika P. You love it a thumbnail? Thank you. So, you have to set the tone. I just got off the phone with my cousin. My cousin calls me from I ain't gonna say where because I don't know who's watching, but he called me. Shout out to the Shy Room. I love y'all, man. Damn, this is beautiful. So my cousin calls me from wherever. I ain't gonna say the side of the family because I don't want people figuring this out. I'm not gonna lie. He's been trying to hit me up for like 3, 4 days, right? He's older. Something told me I need to be at a very quiet, special place. And this is usually the time when this is the best time of my life is when everybody's sleeping. This moment, this magic moment, this is the moment. Good night, Shiram. Salute to Shiram. Salute to Rika. Peace. Salute to NBA City. My magic moment is late at night. And you know why? Because the world is nice and serene. It's peaceful. It's quiet. I love it, especially when it's snowing, because snow doesn't make noise. So it's like cotton just hitting the ground. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really love that. And I'm not going to lie, man. I was apprehensive about talking to him. And I was apprehensive because I knew I had to prepare myself. You know, I want to let y'all know something. It's very important to set your value high. Don't set your standards high. Up your value. Don't be accessible. When you're accessible, people don't respect that because then they think you need them. Not that I did it with him purposely. It's just more of a thing of like, listen, I can't talk until late at night. Everybody's sleeping. And this is when I could concentrate. And this is the best. Let me tell you something. When I leave the studio, I have a meditation spot by the water where I live. And I go over there and I pray. Shout out to TLX. I go pray. I pray. And I look in the sky and I say, thank you, God. Because this life is a journey. And I'm loving. You know what I love about the life? When I'm able to get out there and meditate. That's it. Seriously. That when I'm able to meditate, it's amazing. And today I seen so much. As you know, I fell this morning. Thank God I'm doing better. But I fell. Black ice. And there's people that care, and there's people that don't care. And I feel that through this journey, it strengthens you because you're gonna go through highs and lows. And one of the greatest things that I heard today was from my OG brother. Let's just say he already told me everything was gonna be all right before I got in the hospital. And I felt so good about that. Now, by the way, I'm in the hospital. Good God. I don't know how a man in America could have a problem meeting a woman. Have you ever been in a hospital and seen the hospital staff? Nurses have the most sexiest uniforms. They all look good. Even the bad ones look good. It's, oh my God. I seen this sister today that was so ridiculous. I was like, yo, how come this sister can't be working a film? How come this sister can't be? How come she can't even be an influencer? These are the people, natural, gorgeous, black woman. God damn, this motherfucker was so fucking bad. And the one thing I've learned, when you see a black woman in the presence of white women, because I ain't gonna lie, I like white women too. I like all types of women, as you know. When I see a sister, there's not a white woman that could fuck with her. It's weird. Like, it's almost like, I remember there was this woman years ago, and we was in this club, before I get back to my topic, and there was all these non-black women. When I tell you the baddest chocolate sister walked into this club, and everybody folded, even the men. See, I'm not going to share too much of my goals, but I'm going to tell you, if you guys could just see out of my eyes for one day, you would understand why I'm the way I am. Just overall. And anyway, so I looked at her. It was just it was just more of amazing. Salute to Justice. Um, I went and did my x-ray. Thank God everything is good. Thank God. And I say this to say because this here humbled me, because this could have fucking fucked everything up. I'm telling you right now, before I get into my story, God, thank you. Not only for giving me another day, but for giving me the opportunity to heal. Do you know what healing is? Do you know the feeling of healing? The most gratifying thing in life is to heal. You know, I can't put these titles to be so healing is the greatest thing. I want you to listen. This is not clickbait. You need to listen before I get to the point. Healing. Do you know what I felt like this morning when I did that previous live? Well, I was decent at that time. But previous to that, when I woke up, oh my God. I feel good. And when you feel good, you look good, you feel good. I feel good. Nothing else matters. Because healing, whether it's mentally, physically, healing is your health. That's health is everything. Health is nothing is good without health. Okay, so as I seen this spritz of these beautiful women all in the fucking hospital, unbelievable. And it just gave me a warm feeling of, you know, if the men just knew what to do with women, this would be such a happy place. Because we, as men, dictate that. We set the trends with a lot of shit, good or bad, right? So, excuse me. So with that being said, it gave me a special feeling, and I just was at a nice, smooth place, right? Fast forward, when my cousin called me, I'm not going to lie, man. pull me down a little bit. I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm having a hard time with men that don't understand the mode of hypocrisy. When you are talking to your fellow family members or any man for that matter, and you're breaking down in a conversation who you cut off, you kill the whole conversation with me. Let me explain to you. Thank you, FA. You kill the conversation. You know, when you cut everybody out your life, from your kids, your friends, your family members that have perished, I mean, this is painful. And my mom always said to me, cutting everybody out your life is the key to loneliness. That's some heavy shit, right? And it is. To hear my cousin today, and I said, man, and I asked him, I said, cuz, you know, I just don't understand how cutting people out your life is happiness or peace or joy. I I don't I don't see that because I have a problem. And maybe it's a problem to you, but not a problem to me. I don't I am I forget what people did to me. I do. Because in his rebuttal, he says he doesn't forget. You're not going to hurt me again. I feel that men are so wounded. Where there's a wounded man, there's a self-destruct. Where there's a wounded man, there's a hurt woman. You understand? Like, forget the hurt people, hurt people. If a man is wounded, he is going to destruct. Brother, if a cousin's older than me, he's supposed to be showing me, listen, ain't a motherfucker that could get me angry like that, even if he's lying. You understand? He should be permitted. Ain't nobody could even get me angry like this, cuz. I believe when you don't have a forgiving heart, you're not going to be forgiving. So you're just going to be a grudge holder. And grudge holders give off a evil energy. You guys will pray in 1 second and then hate in the next sentence. That shit is insane. So before I was getting to this topic, I'm talking to him and one of my cars, I had to like do some check engine light shit because my boy fixed it. So he said, you got to put like 50 miles on it. I didn't even have to put that. I drove this shit, the engine light popped on, boom. I said, let me get back. So I'm talking, I'm like, yo, why do I feel like this motor of my beautiful late nights was just kind of destructive a little bit. So I tried to look in between, and I didn't want to do a boring title because I really had this title on my mind that I'm about to share with you. And I really feel, and I'm going to say this, and I know a lot of men are not going to like it, men are more in pain than women, especially that black man. He is more in pain. He's doing more suicides. He's more destructive. He's out here stabbing people, shooting. I mean, these niggas is reckless. Do you know the emotion you got to have to look at a person and says, I'm going to rob that stranger and take him by the neck or pull a gun or a knife on him and fucking rob? Do you know the mental capacity you have to be that insensitive to rob a nigga? I respect a nigga more going to the supermarket, man, and asking people for fucking change. I do. I know y'all look at that immorally. I respect that more. Because he could be out here robbing motherfuckers. And I feel every nigga that rob you, if you got a gun, you should blow his fucking head off. I believe that. If you have the opportunity, that is the time to do it. Because that motherfucker put out a deadly weapon and take some material shit from you. I mean, come on, black man. You know what's going to happen when you go to fucking jail. Forget, you're going to be in there with other niggas with their dicks and balls. And then what's the point? So I don't understand the logic of the bitter male. You do things according to society. You see, when I spoke to my cousin tonight, it seems like I'm the older cousin to the younger. I'm younger, but I'm like the older one because I'm like, this doesn't make sense, the shit you're talking about. And then he prayed with me after all that. I said, cuz I give up. And I had to say that to him because if I say I don't get it, then he's gonna put it, whoa, no, you gotta understand, and you what is it you don't get? No, I'm not trying to be on a team of hatred. I need joy. Joy in my life. Joy is key. Salute to QU. What up, big bro? Joy. You understand? So I had this incredible topic I wanted to share with you tonight. And this is really not a disclaimer. This is something that the married man doesn't talk about. You see, married man, just as much as my cousin is single and he lost his partner, he's actually, I can't even say his sexual orientation, but you figured it out because I'm just trying to cover up what people may listen. But at the end of the day, he doesn't know I know this. And I feel that when a man doesn't live in his truth, especially that black man, he is going to be one miserable, self-destructive disaster of a man. I don't give a fuck if he's a passport bro. I don't care if he's a fucking blogger. I don't care if he's a gossip fucking guy. I don't care if he's a criminal, a drug dealer. All that shit is emotion. And a black male's, we wear our heart on our sleeves. You understand? So we're worse than a white man. Because see, the white man do shit for society, but the black man do shit that the white man does. You follow me there? So there's this thing that I've learned with a lot of brothers, and they love to get on the internet and social media and try to act like they better than you because, they're married and they're not teaching you about the highs and lows of marriage. They don't teach you the struggles. They don't teach you the mode of understanding each other. They just put it out because they're lonely and miserable, so they want you to join that fucking fire. You see, when people talk to you, they act as if they got the greatest intentions, but they want some fucking, fuck the quality time, friendship. Them niggas want you, they want company. Now again, this is the married and miserable. This got nothing to do with a happily married man. The married and miserable black fucking bastard. Because see, he doesn't have identity. What he did was either for his wife. He didn't want to do it. You see, he doesn't want to be judged. So he'll try to do everything just to look good in the eyes of a white man. Fuck society, because society is society. The white man is the white man. He wants the privilege of the white man acknowledging his success. When he drives a nice car, he wants the white guy to give him a thumbs up. He wants his white boss to show love. He wants white people to say, man, you're the man. He wants that. He does. He doesn't even realize this now, okay? He doesn't realize this because, see, back to my cousin, he's a pastor, by the way. So I'm going to say what it is, right? That's what he said. He said he's a pastor. And I'm like, cuz, you done went through 7 different personalities. And not even in a way of like, different personalities, but different mindsets. And it's almost like, which one are we going to choose here? Love or hate? I'm not confused. I think you're confused. And what I've realized is that who do black men really got to talk to when outside of being married, it's another world. And he can't accept the fact that all that shit is over. So the black woman or any woman sees this man and says, wow, what a valuable man. The same way how you look at a man that's in a relationship with a woman, you think he's valuable because somebody wants him, or a pretty woman is like, he got to be slinging it. Because that, I don't know where you guys got that from. I guess it's a good little interpretation or a little appearance factor that you can pick up, but we don't see it that way at all. That shit is complete bullshit. You can look at things that's obtainable and some things that's not obtainable. Is will a man cheat on his wife? Yes. Will a man leave his wife? Well, probably not. I wouldn't count on that. If you're dealing with a married man for him to leave his wife, then he'll never leave his wife. But if you're dealing with a married man and you know that nigga gonna fuck you, he's gonna fuck you. You follow me? Never deal with the nigga and you thinking you're gonna take him from his goddamn husband. From his wife. That's not gonna happen because you came into there with the wrong mindset. You feel me? You gotta stick with one mindset, like my family needs to do. The thing is with the black male's emotion, he doesn't know which fucking way to go because the shit that makes him happy is fucked up to society, to the white man. You know, even the white man will play that shit on him, but he's a crock of shit too. See, the black man believes that the white man is the privileged male. So if he's living as a black man in the white man's way, then society's gonna embrace him. But he doesn't understand that the fucking white man's a cheating fucking low life as well. If not, he's worse. So America, once again, sees the family as wow. It's different for me because it's not the shows that I watch, it's the reality that I see. What you gotta understand is that when a man gets married, his mindset is nothing like the woman. She's committed. She's going to be with this person for the rest of her life. And she's fine with that. When he hears that same thing, he's like, damn, how the fuck am I going to stay with one woman for the rest of my life? He cannot. He can't. It's even worse in this whole society. I don't care if he was in the hospital seeing on them asses that I seen versus him being in a motherfucking if he was out here doing what's the thing called preaching, or no matter where he is, it's gonna be a reminder, and he struggles with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't struggle with that as much as we do. I'm not saying you don't struggle with it, but he is not designed. You understand? His struggle is gonna be staying committed. Her struggle is hopefully the nigga can stay committed and don't ruin her fucking mind. Do you understand? That's why they tell you happy wife, happy life. Because once she's fucked up, it's because of him, the whole family shuts down. And you don't want to shut down. Shut down is bad for anybody. Because when a person shuts down, a nigga will leave his whole fucking family. He don't care if the kid's graduation is tomorrow. The nigga won't even show up. Because what he did is he tried to create this emotion under the white man privilege, not knowing that the white man's imperfect. And he realized when he was living this is going to be a struggle. It's not worse than jail, but it's still putting in time. It's like somebody telling you, I got 20 years to do in this fucking jail. What the fuck am I going to do to keep me busy for 20 years before I see the light of day? In a marriage, how am I? Forget, this is eternal. So even when I'm dead, I'm still with her. Am I going to be this committed to stay with one woman? Now, is there a difference when he's with a white woman versus a non-black woman versus a black woman? Yes, because the black woman's going to catch the bulk of it worse. She gets it worse because he's going to blame her. He's going to blame her for what he likes. but he's not taking the responsibility. He's gonna put it on her because it's a black thing. He knows he can blame her for every fucking thing. Because you wanted this. This is all for you. Everything that he did was for her, but he never did it for himself. So this is the hard truth, because a lot of black sisters have a hard time hearing this. This is probably going to be a little too much for you. So I suggest if you have a problem, you should just go to one of my other videos. I'm warning you. When you are in a marriage with a black man, he understands you more than you understand him. You know, and he knows your loyalty is behind him. He gets it. What he may do to keep this marriage going is going to be disloyal to you. To me, I'm going to be like, oh, well, typical motherfucking man. I'm not even dragging a nigga on some, yo, he is a piece of shit. That's a man. Because at the end of the day, the anxiety, the thought process, the mindset, I love this woman, I love my children, but I want to fuck something else, and she's not going to be with it. I want to touch something else. She's not going to be with it. Black men, you are in the wrong country, and that is the problem. You are. Every time you step out on that black woman, it's a non-black woman. That's your savior. And they know this. They know this. This is something that non-black women know more than the black woman with her husband. They know it. They know that your husband is obtainable and reachable. Because they're the minority times two compared to you. They're non-black and they're a woman, so he's gonna want to fuck them for them two goddamn reasons. He's gonna want a piece. So some women may say, well, I beg to differ, I disagree, not everybody. That may be you, your turn. Listen, once again, this is the disclaimer, right? You can shoot the messenger all you want, you're gonna lose. You can keep shooting at me. You could. It's like shooting motherfucking goddamn what's his name from Halloween, right? It's like you just shooting him, and it's not. It's like shooting Jason from Friday the 13th. It's like shooting Michael Myers. You're never ever. It's never gonna stop. Because the true and hard reality is that your husband can't tell you this. He can't. And he will not come to me and say, that's some bullshit you talking about, bro. He knows it's the fucking truth. He gets married to shut you up. He gets married to look like the white man. He gets married so he doesn't cheat. Those are not good reasons. He has to be 100% because I'm committed to this woman and I want to be with her for the rest of my life. That means I'm out the game. Unless he's coming into that way, it'll never, ever be faithful. Ever. It's just a lie. It's just a picture. That's all it is. Let me tell you something. He's not even complete until he has a fucking side piece, non-black preferably. How many of y'all caught that nigga cheating every fucking goddamn time? It's a non-black woman. And he never right. Once you catch that nigga with that non-black, I don't give a fuck what you try to pick up the puzzle, he's never gonna be right. Because he got hit already. He's touched. And you as a woman, you can't understand this because you're perplexed. Oh my God, I don't understand. If a man is into what he's gonna into, why would it be this way? Because you're not a man. You judge the male mindset. You judge the male, the male anatomy. You're gonna judge it. A man can't have this conversation with you. He can't go to your therapist. If your therapist is attractive and she's a woman, don't even fucking bother. Don't let her be Puerto Rican or white. He's going to want to fuck her. Trust me when I tell you that that'll do more damage to your marriage. Because all he wants is a piece of that now. Just to fly straight. You know the feeling of going to bed and you're like, God damn, I want a snack. Maybe I'll have a donut, a cookie. No, I can't do that. But God damn, I'll take one bite. It feels so good. How can something feel so good be so bad for you? You're not going to accept his conversation. You're not. See, the white man, he moves in a different way. Because in some cases, him and his wife got to start doing threesomes, hookups, or swapping all types of shit. They have to in order to stay together. She realized that with him. He realized that with her. And it was what it was. Black women, you're loyal to that black man. You're loyal to the white woman. The white woman is a stone cold freak. We understand because she got the same mindset of us. That's why we fuck him. Because she understands that black man, he's just as nasty as me. The white woman looks at you and your black husband and says, no, without a doubt, darling, if I get the opportunity, he's going to be one nasty fucking bastard if I get my hands on him. You're completely disconnected from this. So now some people may say, well, Nate, this is why I don't want to get married. There you go. Relax. Relax. This is for awareness. Because until the time you could understand the male mindset of that black male, you're off to the races. If you can't, you're fucked. So, Nate, what are you saying? We should allow it? I'm saying there's nothing you can do about it. If your mindset comes in a way that a man comes into a marriage and says, I'm going to be with this woman, which he doesn't most of the time, I'm going to be with this woman committed, this is who I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. In most cases, it may actually work with that mindset, right? If you know a man such as a black man and know, hey, at the end of the fucking day, what I see is what I got. If I can't see it, ain't my motherfucking business. As long as that nigga don't bring nothing home and I don't catch that nigga out there, it is what it is. When you adapt that mindset, you will have a successful marriage. Let me say that again. When you accept the anatomy of the male, because we have a hard time explaining that to you because you're never going to do this. Believe me when I tell you, your expectations are not as high. Because now you're not even concerned about what he's doing. You're not concerned about who's on the phone. You're not concerned about all that bullshit that will destroy you, and you'll never be able to have a prosperous relationship or marriage with anybody, even a white man, because of what this black man you've endured, because you haven't understood who he is. He can't help it. But you think, well, I'm a woman and I just disagree and a man needs to be a man and he needs to be immature. It got nothing to do with our immaturity, darling. That's why that side piece, she gets the fucking damn benefits. He tells every goddamn thing. He lets her know this could fuck my whole marriage up, but goddamn, I love being around you. Because the side piece understands how much of a dirty fucking dog he is. Especially if she's white. You don't believe me? Look at a fucking interracial porn right now. Turn one on. Go to fucking X videos, go to Pornhub and punch in interracial and watch. Watch how that white woman and that black man, how fucking connected they are when it comes to the nasty. We're not talking about making love. We're talking about filth. Everything that you had a limit on doing, she's going to do it worse. So, Nate, I'm confused. That's the problem. You are confused. I've told you what it is. I told you what we are. You can't accept it. You stay by yourself. Do yourself the favor and say, I ain't fucking with nobody. Now you may say, well, let me go deal with a damn woman. Let me be gay. Is your damn girlfriend masculine? Yeah. Well, she's worse. Cause she got the male mindset mixed up with the female mindset. That's gonna be a fucking damn disaster. She don't know if she's coming or going. She think like a man, but she got a pussy like a woman. That's a fucking disaster. Ask Steve Harvey. He didn't warn you about the disaster side of it. He told you what to do, but he didn't tell you that it was going to be a fucking disaster. He didn't tell you that. You see, when the black man is not living in his truth in any way, he's going to be a disaster because he's not living in his truth. If he's ugly and he hasn't admitted that to himself, if he's old, he hasn't admitted that to himself, if he's a trick, he hasn't admitted that if he's a loser, he has to live in his truth. He has to look at the world and say, I'm a fucking failure. And this is why I go to Brazil or Colombia and buy Latin pussy. But he's telling you I go out there for the woman because I go out there and see my Latin. He ain't telling you they're prostitutes. I love horrors. He's going to be judged by the man, such as myself, the premier man. He's going to be judged by that woman. Your judgment is worse because y'all never get it. Oh, I'm like one of the brothers. I'm like one of the homies. No, you're not. Because if you was like one of the goddamn homies, you know that it'd be a regular fucking day for a man. That's nothing. And that's why I tell you, you look at a married man as, oh wow, my brother, he's into his wife, he's this. I'm like, how long he been married? 6 months? I said, how long do you think that this nigga's gonna do that? Well, now you get angry with me. And now you want to blame me and call me misogynistic. And then I tell you, you know what? It's a waste of time because you're never going to understand a male because that's why you're thinking like that. You're thinking with your emotion and your logic and your mindset. You have no clue of how a man thinks. So, Nick, you saying a man that steps out on his wife is right? I didn't say that. Why would I say that? That would be a lie. Why would you put words in my mouth? I said he is not going to be, he's incomplete without a side piece. I didn't say if it was right or wrong. He's incomplete without another piece of pussy. Can you accept that? No, I cannot. Exactly. That's why they lie to you. That's why every fucking man that's why them niggas lie. That married man, he gonna sell you a dream because you think that he's supreme. Married men know married men are dirt bombs. He knows it because he's a man. How many men you gonna tell me and look in my face and say, man will turn down pussy? I just had a dude tell me, oh yeah, there was this little experiment where this girl was going to give her number out and guys wasn't giving her. I said, that's not an experiment, bro. That's a stupid Instagram video. That's not real. First and foremost, the average man will fold when a fine bitch comes to him asking for their number. He wouldn't know what to do. That's the first time. He's 40 years old. That's the first time a woman asked him for his number that was pretty. She's not going to go out there and get a whole bunch of numbers, but maybe if you had did the experiment and asked her how many niggas approach her with that fat ass every fucking day. See, that's the shit you got to ask. Fuck the experiment of the damn woman going out there meeting a nigga. It just doesn't go like that. Yes, this is exactly why. Because you look at a married, well, if he cheats on his wife, oh, he's really fucked up. Yeah, yeah, because it's wrong. We ain't talking about what's wrong. It is immoral, okay? But it's also immoral for you to stick a dick in your mouth. It's immoral to suck your husband's dick. It's immoral for you to have anal sex. It's immoral for a man to eat your pussy. It's immoral for you to have sex before marriage. It's immoral for you to do a 69. It's immoral to have sex with or without a condom. So you want to talk about immoral? It's immoral to curse. It's immoral to put bad food into your body. It's immoral. It's immoral. We all are immoral. It's called accept the hard truth. You look at human beings, this person's this person. I look at it, hey, I believe what I can't see. I don't trust nothing I fucking see. Nothing. You see the married couple, you look at he's always with his wife and kids. He's an amazing dad. What about when the kids and the wife go to sleep? What's he doing on that fucking phone? You're sleeping. What's he desiring when he was on that laptop? That's the real deal. If you could be a bird in the sky or a fly on the wall and see that, and you could just hide and watch, that's the real fucking deal. Because when everybody's sleeping, when it's peaceful and quiet, that's what's really going on. You may think a man that's married that cheats on his wife is unhappy. He's not unhappy. He's probably happier. Because he did it under society's rules, and of course you're gonna. He's not even comprehended. He can't believe and do what he said he's gonna do. He can't be committed. That's why they're the way they are. Most of these niggas running into these different countries are niggas that failed, and they never said it. They still don't get it. I'm gonna get me a Latin woman. Why can't he get her here? Because they would look at him like a fucking ape. The white woman has the white liver. She's the closest thing to an animal. So if the black man already has an animalistic ways, what you think's going to happen when a fucking animal meets another goddamn animal? That's why they say Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the goddamn Beast. Look at the thumbnail. She's with an animal. You see an animal, you see one animal, I see two. We're filthy. Whether you're a man, woman, man, whatever you want to be called, if you put a dick in your mouth, that's one of the nastiest fucking things you can do. How dare you have a fucking conversation about how a nigga should be loyal under your circumstances? That's just as delusional as my family member talking to me about all that crazy shit. He's preaching love, but he cut everybody out of his fucking life. Some of the stories are 50, 60, 70 years old. This nigga's still talking about it. It's called a delusion. That is delusional. You know the level of when you suck a man, ladies, and a nigga shoot come up in your mouth and you swallow it? Do you know how disgusting that is? Ask him to do it. He ain't gonna do it. You're lucky if he kisses you after that. He's straight real man? Hell no. That's some nasty shit. You thinking, that's my husband, I'll do anything for him. You just ate this nigga's waist. And now, what you gonna feel like when he cheats on you? You nasty motherfucker, I'm sucking your dick and you with the next bitch. You shouldn't have been sucking his dick anyway. You're a woman, stop sucking dick. Only an animal sucks cock. And men are animals. You feel what I'm saying? You're catching what I'm saying? It's disgusting. Yes, we love it because we're animals. Black woman, you got to get with the program. Well, Nate, we could be just as nasty as a black woman, a white woman. Impossible. You cannot. Don't even try to do it. Because if you was an animal like us, we'd be with you. A lot of people have this problem. You don't live in your truth. You know when you live in your truth, I'm married to this nigga. I know he's a dirty fucking dog. I spoke to a woman one time, one of my homegirl's fathers, his wife. She said, I've been married to her father for 50 years. This is the mindset of a man. Man have goals. Once he achieves that goal, he moves on to the next. That's exactly what she said. This nigga was in prison the first 12 years of her marriage. She was with him, and she was with him to this last day on earth. She knew the anatomy of a man. That's why it lasted. The only way you're going to last with a man for that amount of time, you got to know a man. Don't let your grandmother and them fool you. They know. You're never going to be with a man for 40, 50, 60 damn years and living in a shadow talking about he didn't fuck nothing else. It's impossible. She knows that. That's why she's with him for them amount of years. She know, and she'll tell you it wasn't all what it said to be. We done had our times now, and that's as far as she gonna give you. And then when she passes away, you see that nigga had 15 other kids. That was then. We talking that's his time. We talking his kids are 50, 60, 70 years old. You understand? This is going back in the 40s. Now we're living in this internet world. He's trying to do the right thing to your standards, but he can't. He's not even complete. He gotta fuck this pussy for the rest of his life. He love her, but goddamn, woman, you don't want to accept this. But the white woman knows that black fucking bastard. Oh, yes, she knows him. She knows him better than you. She knows it because her animalistic ways connect with his animalistic ways. She knows him. She know he's a hot fucking mess. You haven't embraced it. So now you don't live in your truth. What you think is going to happen when shit happens? When the shit hit the goddamn fan, you're going to be devastated. Because you didn't want to accept it, nor did you think, and didn't want to even see the truth. So now when it hits you, you're like, oh, man, ain't shit. Too fucking late. I never said it was going to be perfect, and I damn sure ain't say it was right. That's where you fucked up. Okay? That's why niggas are miserable. Miserable man, miserable wife. They're miserable. You believe what you see. You see them pictures on Instagram, Facebook. You see all these holiday pictures. Some of it got you jealous. God damn, look at this family. I said, oh yeah, what about that fucking shithole husband? Now, you instead of you saying, well, what happened? You want to say, you talking about yourself. You see, you're going to point it to me. I thought you was one of the fellas. I thought you grew up with 8 brothers. I thought man look at you one of the homies. He could never look at you one of the homies. I don't give a fuck if you a dyke. You can't talk to a woman like she's one of the fucking homies. I don't care who she is. Ever. Unless she's fucking sick. Unless she's been married for 50, 60 goddamn years. She understands you. Because she understand that fucking man she was with. Your grandmother probably knows me better than your goddamn self. They ain't no fools because they been there where you trying to go. You look at this as a negative flex. Oh, that's why I'm not doing. No. Just listen to what a man and learn a man to know. Like, I got to accept the reality. It's called the hard truth. You know what the hard truth is? We're all gonna fucking die. That's the worst hard truth you could ever face. You haven't accepted the hard truth in yourself because you're living in an illusion. You look like you want to live like the white woman. You want to have the white picket fence, the dog, the fucking Mercedes in the driveway, the big house. Yeah, that's that white family for you. You see that on the outside, I see it on a different side. Yeah, that's the same one that'll go in there, kill his wife, 3 fucking kids, and turn the gun on his goddamn self. And watch, when they talk to every family member on the street, I don't understand. They were a perfect family. That's what they're gonna say. Ain't that a bitch? Face value. Niggas will judge you by face. The perfect family because they seen that car, house. The car and house is still there. They're all dead in the fucking house. If your level is to look at physical and materialistic impressions, you're fucked. Because you believe what you see, I believe what I can. What about that behind the scenes shit? I always want to know who's behind the scene. When I watch a movie, who's holding a camera? What does the production look like on this side? Because we can't see it. And I know it's there because there wouldn't be a movie. All men ain't shit. That's why I'm gonna be gay. Like I said, good luck. Cause now you haven't accepted the truth still. You're running from sex to sex. It don't matter. Human beings are savages. And when they're dealing with the same sex, they're worse. You may be committed, but once again, have you accepted the fact that 1 out of 2 people cheat? One way or another. Nate, this is Messiah. I can't take it. You're internalizing all the things you do. That's what you do. See, you're not listening. You're looking at me. You're not listening. You need to look around and say, this is some deep shit. Have you been married for a nigga for 40 fucking years, 50 years? No. So you don't know what you're talking about. Ask me how many couples I spoke to that was married for up to 70 years. And ask that woman, how was it? It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. What do you think she gonna tell you at her age? Oh, this nigga was in shit. Fuck him. He did some bull. No, they don't even talk like that. She's gonna say it wasn't easy. That's all she needs to say. And she gonna tell you a man gonna be a man. Your interpretation of a man is your interpretation. It has nothing to do with a man. The male anatomy. He's a dog. And when he cheats on you with that non-black woman, he's a goddamn fucking gorilla. Because all that King Kong's going to come out. Oh, yes, you may not see it, but she will. She going to see it. She going to introduce him to shit you never thought of. You may even question his fucking manhood. Because he met his match. An animal got to be with an animal. If a man steps out, black men especially, very emotional, right? Emotional is soft. Yeah. The big teddy bear, very emotional. But in this society, he has to cover it up. He cries in the fucking dark. He cries in the rain, like Orange Juice Jones. Remember that nigga in the rain? He cries in the fucking rain. I saw you walking in the rain. Yeah, he's in the rain too. You know the world, you know the society we live in, and you still haven't learned yet? You think these damn porno films are fucking damn. These niggas are posting this shit from their phones. This is reality. People sitting around cameras with 15 lights getting fucked by 10 niggas at once, having orgies. And signing the release to sign it, goddamn produce it. Just to risk one person saying, yo, I seen your mother having a fucking gangbang. Just imagine that. Back in the 1970s, we had like 10 porn stars. Now we got about 10 million. What happened in the last 50 years so goddamn fast? You want to listen to this damn bullshit with that corny ass fucking comic talking about, yeah, black women cheat more than, don't believe that. That's bullshit. Women do not cheat more than men. It's not in your nature. Now, are there more hoes than niggas? Yes, there's probably a lot of hoes out here because there's more women in the world than men. You probably outnumber that. But women are not designed to cheat. They don't have the same. They don't have the same mindset. It's not in their nature. So when they do it, it has to be a reason. We don't have to have a fucking reason. You got to be neglected. Things ain't right. You're arguing. We could be doing well as a motherfucker, but goddamn, this nasty bitch on the side makes me appreciate you more. Well, how's he? If a man cheats, he's cheating on his kids. No, he's not. Only time the kids is a problem when that nigga leaves his wife and never comes back. That about it. He's not cheating on his kids. He's not fucking his children. Again, it's not right. None of this shit I'm telling you is right. None of this stuff I'm telling you is right. But who is right? None of us. Look at your history. Think about the things that you did in the dark. Oh yeah, think about it. Think about all the things you did in the dark by yourself. Think about all the things you did in the dark and tell me, was that right? Nobody's right because you're not living in your truth. See, the mode of true joy is to live in your truth. That's why they tell them gay niggas to come out the fucking closet because they'll be happier. You ain't gotta lie no more. The lesbian, go tell your mother and father you gay because they want joy. Let them know you a nasty motherfucker. Let them know. But you know how it is if a motherfucker just know he can't tell his wife, he can barely tell her, he can't tell her sister-in-law. They're going to be like, you got the perfect life. And you know what he's going to say? Bitch, I don't have the perfect life. It's a facade. She won't even accept it. I refuse to believe that. And then she's going to get mad at the messenger for fucking telling her. Then she's going to get mad at the messenger. She'll be moody. I'll fuck him. You see, one thing that I've learned in my life, despite everything that goes on, you have to live in your truth. You have to live in your truth. Live in your truth. Now, you women may say, well, if a man's going to be honest, he needs to tell us. No, the fuck he does not need to tell you. I'm telling you now. He doesn't need to live in that truth. That truth is your truth. That's not your truth. That's not his truth. His truth is not to tell you the truth. Your truth is to know his truth. Do you understand? Know what a male is. Know that male anatomy. Know what it is to have dick and balls. Dick, balls, and a heart. Try to learn it. I know it's going to be difficult because you're a woman. You're never going to get it. Never. Unless you've been married for 50, 60 fucking years. Then there'll be some understanding. you're never going to get it. Some of these niggas' marriages are older than you. When I see that dude running across over the seas, I know what it is. See, y'all look at it, oh, they just love that. No, it's because he can't get it here. And he's frustrated. He can't get it here. There's only a certain type of man that goes over there. He can't get it here. The fucking end. He would never go over there if he could get it here. See, we don't see, y'all look deeper. Well, it's because they shown him the respect and love. No, he can't even get that here. He can't even get a woman to rub his back. They won't touch him. The raw truth. That's why you see married couples are miserable, because the man ain't living in his fucking truth. She refuses to believe the goddamn truth because he can't talk. They can't even have a conversation about the fucking truth because it's going to break their marriage up. He can't go to his wife and says, you know what? I need some new pussy. He can't tell her that. But I know what he's going through. He's so miserable because he can't even respond to what he got to do. He can't. I always said this for many, many years. I said, men never try to disagree with me with this topic. They can't. Because I'm a man and they know I know them. He can't lie to me. He can lie to your fucking ass. He won't even dare try to lie to me. I don't give a fuck what he tells me. I told you the famous story of one man that told me, I've been with my wife since I was 13 years old. I never looked at her. I never thought about being, no, he never cheated on her. I said, did you look at another woman, nigga? Did you ever look at another woman? Oh, yeah, of course. What did you think about when you looked at her? Then he said, oh, shit. Yeah, what the fuck did you think when you looked at her? Did you admire her? You wanted to fucking screw her. So you have a desire to cheat. You looked at another woman and desired her. How would you feel if the wife told you, yes, I did look at another man and think about sucking his dick? That would devastate you. You have to live in your truth, brother. Next time, just shut the fuck up. Don't tell me nothing. You're a man, you greasy bastard. But trust me, you could tell your wife all that bullshit that you want. Okay? Let's just say you didn't do it. I don't believe you. Get out of here, you're a fucking man. Okay? That's for her to believe you. Let her live in that fucking lie. Well, Nate, how a woman's supposed to be inspired? I'm not telling you to be inspired. This is not an inspirational conversation. This is for you to understand when you see married and miserable couples, why, or couples that you think that are happily ever after because you see in pictures. No, they're not. That's a lie. Never trust a fucking damn couple that you looking at a picture. Never trust it. Never trust that. Because you're believing what you see. I don't have to see their photos to know the deal. Just tell me how long you've been married to the mother. How long you been married, darling? Oh, I've been married for like 20 years. Okay. How was it? It has its rough times. Yeah, I know it does. He ever step out on you? Not that I know of. Oh, okay. You ever step out on him? Oh, no, I would never do that. Okay, I got to take your word. What are you trying to say? You think he stepped out? I think it's irrelevant at this point. Because if I tell you what I know, you gonna put me in a jam. Only time I'm supposed to tell you that is when me and you fucking. A dog knows a dog. A gorilla knows a gorilla. He's a dog when he cheats. He's a gorilla when he goes non-black. Because you're going to call him a fucking monkey. I bet you will. You're going to call him a nigga. And the only goddamn fucking animal in the damn planet like a nigga is a goddamn ape. Oh, I just can't forward this. I can't take this. Well, just keep it up. See, what you should do is use your mindset and think a little different. Expand your horizons. The raw truth hurts. It always does. That's why it's called the raw truth. The hard truth is even worse. That's why I call it the hard truth, because it's made to hurt. It's supposed to. Don't even waste your time trying to challenge me. Never trust a fucking man. Trust him as far as you can see him. You gotta go by. You gotta trust him by what you see. Your trust has got nothing to do with what he doing on the other side of town, because you can't see that. You gotta trust him as far as you can see him. Trusted that is he with somebody? From what I see, he's in the bed by himself. Well, goddamn, that's what you should trust. Because if that nigga at work, you got to say, well, to my knowledge, he's at work. Last I spoke to him. Well, I spoke to him. I got his phone on this. I got this. I got the tracker. See, that's all. That don't mean nothing. It means nothing. Who's to say he's by his goddamn phone? Don't be dismayed or thrown off by married couples. Don't use them as your privilege. Only married couple you should look up to is your mama and father. Jay-Z and Beyonce, Obama and his wife. Don't look at none of them fucking coons. It's worthless. Don't even bother. Shout out to VM. Don't bother. That's your problem. You're looking at everybody else for validation. No, they have to give you a damn picture perfect marriage. When shit go wrong, you're going to be actually one of the motherfuckers that's going to stand up for them. They had the perfect family. I don't know why he fucking killed everybody. See, once again, you believe what you see. I don't. I believe what I can't see. I believe what goes on in the dark. What about that dark when you're all alone? When nobody's watching you, no surveillance camera. What's really going on at that time? I'm that nigga. Married couples, man, married men. You married niggas, you come on here, you want validation. Yeah, people should do what I do, and niggas not to get it straightened up. Niggas don't gotta do a goddamn thing, nigga. You need to do what you need to do and mind your fucking business. You want everybody to join your misery. Your misery, you either miserable or messy is one of the fucking other. A miserable ass nigga because you ain't doing shit, and you're a messy nigga because you got a whole bunch of shit you doing. Stop it. Stop it. I'm a man. I don't trust men. So how the fuck y'all trusting niggas? I trust a man as far as I can see. That's as far as I go with that. I trust no fucking man, but if I trust you as far as I can see. That's why when I went back to my cousin and the mindset of cutting people off, this is why I'm forgiving. Because I know at the end of the fucking day, I'm not perfect. So how the fuck are you perfect? Wake up. Trust me when I tell you, more doors open for you when you live in your truth. Live in our truth and say, you know what? You say, oh, man ain't shit. Why? And then when you get yours, you got a good one. How come man ain't shit? Because our version of man ain't shit is different than your version. Your version basically means you keep getting fucked over. My version is we're all the same. Ain't no fucking different. We're all the same. One way or another, that nigga's a turd. You see the different mindset? It's completely different. Go to your brother and tell you, oh yeah, he cheated on me. I'm leaving him with the kids. He gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. What did he do? He cheated on me. You better work that shit out. That's what he gonna tell you. If he a real motherfucker man, he gonna say, you better work that shit out. The fucking pussy brother gonna be, oh, fuck him. He hurt you. That's it. We're gonna kick his ass. Because he forgot he's a man. He probably worse. Oh, this P. Diddy shit shocked me and the whole thing going on with this. Why does it shock you as a man? A man is a savage. What's shocking about that? Why are you so surprised? A man is a savage. A man is a fucking gossip king. He's worse than you. He gossips worse than you. Yeah, you gossip because you're a woman. He gossips fucking worse than you. You don't live in your truth. Well, I live in my truth because I am. No, no. Living in your truth is understanding the male anatomy. You're not living in your truth. Thank you, VM. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all try to how men think. You don't want to know how I think. You don't want to know how any man thinks because you're gonna get mad. It's gonna turn into a fucking argument. That's what you call a fucking never-ending war. All on YouTube. What men think, what women think, what men think. Nobody fucking knows. I tell you what men think. The fact that men think what they think is not going to be something you're going to ever accept, ever. So don't try to analyze it. Don't even fucking analyze it. Don't even try. Has your husband give you reason that he stepped out? No, he hasn't. Then you're on a good road. But once you start talking dumb shit, oh no, I'm with him all the time. He could never do nothing. He knows what I. No, see, now you're talking dumb. Don't ever speak for a man. You're not him. You can't speak for him. I don't give a fuck if you got his last name. You can't speak for him. If he's a man, he's a fucking dog. Period. Well, that's why I married a woman. She's just as bad if she got a fucking strap on. Anytime, see them balls and dick is what get us in trouble. You don't have a dick, so you can't understand. As long as he got a dick, he's a dog. If he has a dick, he's a goddamn dog. That's what it is. You don't understand that. If he got a pussy, then it's different. Ladies and gentlemen, well, this is what I want. This is why I want love. Yeah, that's great. Well, Nate, what about going to the white man? Well, listen, the white man gonna treat you better because he ain't gonna blame you for his shit. That's about it. We gonna blame you when we fuck up. That white boy is, once you catch his ass out there, you got his ass by his tail. But I didn't tell you he ain't no fucking dog. He's just a white man. He got a different way of doing his dog shit. He's still he's a man. They all like that. I don't care if you go meet a man in Jerusalem, the moon, fucking Saturn. It's a man. It could be an alien. It's a man. That's it. Accept the hard truth. Okay? Now, should this deter you from being married? It should educate you on being married. And to educate you for real, because in order to get to the 50, 60 years, you'll see the challenges. Good luck. Good fucking luck. That is going to be the highest level, but you got to devote your whole life to that. And who's to say that the one man you're going to be lucky enough to stick around? You may have the intentions on a lifetime partner, but he came into this marriage and said, well, I'm going to do this shit to keep her quiet. The family respect me more. He did it for the wrong reasons. How long do you think that's going to last? There's only one right reason a man could be with you for eternal life. It's time. You have to see the time be put in. You don't see that time, it means nothing. I don't care what you do. And I ain't talking about the time about, well, your grandfather's never going to tell you that he did that. So get that out your mind. Your father would never tell you that. Okay? But your father knows I know him better than you know him. I used to tell, if your father got you believing he never stepped out on his damn mother ever in his life, then he did a good fucking job. Must I explain any more? You can't understand us. And black man, you got a problem. You keep trying. Oh, it's a sister, because you blame the sister when she don't understand you, because that white freak, she fucking gets it. Oh yeah, she understands. She understand about that black woman ain't shit either to her, because he fucking let her know that too. Oh yeah, he tells her that all the fucking time. White women know they know they can have your man if they want to. She knows it. She met her match. That's her freaky animalistic fucking match. That goddamn animal. But what about the white man? He's a wild animal. But once again, he ain't gonna blame you. That nigga gonna blame you for his fault. White man's gonna take the motherfucking accountability. Goddamn bitch, I fucked up. I gotta buy you another goddamn house. Now, I'm gonna get you a bigger ring. He understand what I'm saying? He knows. Because he has to deal with you on a different level because he's outside your race. So there's a different respect there. You understand? He's not gonna blame you. Opposites attract. Never forget that. And opposites understand. Oh shit, I'm outside my fucking race. I gotta act right. Same way how a nigga is when he go to a non-black family. He's on his P's and Q's. He knows it. All he wants is the fucking acceptance. God damn, they accepted me. They fucking accepted me. Social media is a horrible place because they're not telling you the real shit. They're telling you the battered truth. They're telling you the truth of, oh, I'm going to pull this one down. I'm going to expose them. This ain't exposure. This is education. You don't understand the male anatomy. The end. Don't try to do it because you can't. It's biologically impossible for you to understand. The question is, could you accept it? Understanding is not going to happen. It's not going to happen because you're not. Oh, man. Okay. Ever. When you guys are gay, as women, y'all sensual. Y'all do scissors, eat each other out. It's all sensuality. Right? It's all sensuality. In order to get freaky with it, you got to get toys. Right? Yeah. Put a man in a play of that fucking lesbian sexual escapade. Watch how shit gets cracking. I don't care how dyke a woman is or how feminine a woman is in that goddamn bed. You put one fucking male in there and see him don't turn that shit upside down. Trust me. That fucking dyke gonna look like a goddamn beautiful lady once that dick's in her mouth. Oh my God, she can't even. I didn't believe. Look at this, because she tries so hard to live outside of her truth. Granted, she's a lesbian, but at the end of the day, she has to also understand you can't really get it cracking as a woman like a man and a woman. You got a pussy. Two pussies could do but so much to each other. It's the dick that's fucking the dick is the destroyer. It changes the whole goddamn game in that bedroom. Y'all niggas be out here, y'all see two women eating each other out. Yeah, let them keep doing that shit. Join in and see how that shit gets fucking crazy. Let her talk. She could be there with a baseball cap and a fucking beer bottle. Watch how quick you make a damn manly woman look feminine. That's where dick is powerful. Now, a lot of these niggas don't be like, because they want see these black men, these bitter niggas, they want they dick to be pussies. We ain't talking about that fucking loser. We're talking about a motherfucker that knows the level of the male anatomy. You have to understand the male anatomy. You're a lesbian, you probably hate men. Yeah, okay, just remember, once you get into a threesome with that motherfucker, you no longer gay. You just as straight as any other goddamn woman. You better sit back and enjoy and just face the fact that you still need that dick in the damn bedroom. Now, gay niggas, that's a whole different level. You got two animals with each other. That's going to be a fucking mess. That's why they say gay and lesbian, two complete different things. Woman can't be gay. She's lesbian. Gay is two fucking damn animals. Two horny motherfuckers. Are you kidding me? So when that goddamn straight man is with that woman, it's a movie. But if he with that damn animal, forget it. Now it's a porno. See that difference? Fuck a movie. We did it. I don't want a you want a goddamn triple X rated goddamn porn. Black man meet white woman. How you think that's gonna go down? The only species in the world that understands a black man is a fucking damn white woman because she's disgusting. And we love it. But what's the second nastiest woman, Nate? Well, shit, it ain't even no second nasty one because everything outside of a black woman is pretty much the same old shit. It's just the white woman's old number. She's number one nasty. Non-black is non-black, but the white woman is the biggest motherfucking freak in the goddamn planet Earth. Now, the biggest prostitute is an Asian woman. She sells more pussy globally than any woman on this planet. You didn't know that? She runs the sex trade worldwide. Largest population in the world is Asians. Stop it. What you thought it was the white man? Because you live in America. That's all you see is that white man. You didn't see how these Asians are fucking running every goddamn thing. What do you have? You have American cars ran by a white man and you got it fucking Japanese. Ain't no African cars out in this motherfucker. Couple of Indian car makers, but shit, I mean, come on. But back to the whole situation. Married and miserable. That's it. Don't be inspired by married couples. Be inspired by the love that you got for the man you with. That's it. That's it. Don't look any further because you're going to get fucked up in the game. You will get left in the damn fucking dust. I promise you. Now, I warned you guys at the beginning of this topic, don't watch this shit if you got weak ears. Don't fuck with it because it's the hard truth. And again, once again, it's not right. It's definitely not the right thing to do. Okay? But understand that the male anatomy is something that you cannot do. Don't even try it. You want to be one of the boys, be one of the girls. You can't be one of the boys. You can't be a homeboy. You can't be like that. We're not brothers and sisters. I don't have these discussions with my sisters. Beware. A black man struggle with committing the marriage because he's incomplete without a side piece. He ain't never ready till he got that side bitch. And as a man, he know how to tell. We know the deal. Oh, I let my husband have a man cave so he can have his little part of the house, and I got my place up here to cook. Well, your man cave and your place to cook is two different fucking things. Okay? Just understand that. Whatever you got going on in that man cave, whether it's if your son, your niece, your fucking nephew, it's still a man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, whatever it is, it ain't good. It ain't right in most spots. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. I decided to give you a little something different tonight. Shout out to my cousin by talking and dragging nothing but fucking division in the world. And I know it's hard for us because we can't get over shit and everybody's mad and we cut everybody out your life. Just living your truth. That's all you can do. That's true joy in your life, to living your truth. Living your truth. And to live in your truth is also not understanding somebody else's truth. To be truthful is say, hey, at the end of the day, I'm a woman. I just can't figure a man out. And that's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine. Maybe you should say, I can't accept how men think. That's even better. But be honest with it to yourself. Don't expect us to give you the fucking honesty. Because if they give you the honesty the way I did, you're going to hate every man on this earth. You probably hate me. What should we do, Nate? It all depends on what you want to do. That's what you should. You should do what you want to do, not what I want you to fucking do. I'm just telling you to beware. Do what you think you want to do. You ain't gonna be blaming me with that shit. Stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. By the way, somebody said that they have an issue with my sound bites. Some people have an issue with hearing the sound bites. Do y'all prefer these live streams this way with no sound bites, or do you prefer when I'm in the studio? Can somebody give me an answer real quick? Because it's always funny how when they're on the thing, they find it funny when I'm going off or whatever. But there's some people that listen to it in post-production. They don't want to hear it. I guess because they're not part of the live stream now. It's no longer a live video. So how do you feel about that? Are you guys cool with the sound bites? There's 25 people here. It's 4:55 in the morning. This is incredible. Thank you. You know what I mean? Okay, Rika says she likes them, right? I mean, I got millions of different ones that change, but you can't make everybody happy. I'm just trying to just find out because I don't see anybody here, because sometimes they may say, well, shit, you don't got the sound bites. If you like the sound bites, leave it in a comment. If you don't like them, leave it in a comment. I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Inquiring minds do want to know. I don't want my inquiring minds to be wandering minds. You know what I'm saying? But I just really want to know because it's a little like, okay, well, when I'm at the studio, I got sound bites. I don't have sound bites here at home. You know what I'm saying? So let me know. But ladies and gentlemen, have a beautiful day. Stay sucker free. Be very, very careful. Oh, thank you. Be very, very careful of what you're watching as an inspiration. Watch that White House. Watch that picket fence. Watch all that motherfucker that got all that debt in their life. Don't believe what you can't see. Don't go by. It's just an illusion. Trust me. They are doing that to give you an illusion. That is their joy. Their joy is to give you an illusion on their lives. And then when you come into their side of life and you realize, oh shit, this shit ain't that big of a deal. They didn't warn you with all the other bullshit. Yeah, because they didn't tell you what it's going to be. Misery can destroy a marriage. Trust me, it can destroy a marriage. So be mindful, right? You can't necessarily, you may not like the male anatomy, but you're going to have to accept it. And if you don't accept it, then you got to just hit the road. Do your thing. Do what makes you happy. You've been warned. You've been told. Ladies and gentlemen, have a beautiful evening. I love you all. Peace.